I want to illustrate how I got into politics. But first, let me say, you realize that 54% of the people in Pennsylvania who voted last fall or in the 2008 election were women. Okay, were 54% of the people on the ballot, the candidates, women? No way. We are way behind in Pennsylvania, as you've already heard with the statistics. Right now, we have no woman at state level. None. Zip. Okay, from what we said earlier, I'm impressed with the number of people here who've thought of running. But I want to try something else a little different. Turn to the person next to you and tell them the office that you would have thought of running for, okay? Or make up one. But turn to the person next to them, tell them the office. Is it school board? Is it township supervisor? Is it president? What is it? Okay, time. You should have had enough time to tell them. These people want to run so badly. Okay, time. Stop. Okay, now turn to that same person and ask them to run for the office that they just said they were thinking of. Ask them to run. Put it into words. Ask them to run. We need you. Okay. All right. This is too exciting. Okay. The important thing, and the way I got into politics, was I was following Howard Dean, peddling buttons, and somebody flippantly, I know, asked me why I wasn't running. I mean, and I had not really considered it. It wasn't many weeks later till I was a candidate for Congress. So, you know, you've got to remember, and those words, actually asking somebody, are not the words you're used to using. And you're not words you're used to hearing. You may think about running, but it also helps if somebody actually asks you. So remember that. When you know other women who might be willing to run for office, ask them. It's really critical. I got into it in 2003 because, as I said, I was following Howard Dean. I thought he was a great guy with great ideas, and we needed something new. And if there's going to be change, it's up to me. Well, I took that to heart, and I ran in 2004. And as many of you who've run know, your first time out may be original amateur hour. And you make a lot of mistakes, but you learn a lot. I never stopped. I never closed my campaign committee that fall. One of the reasons is Catherine Baker Knoll went out on a limb and endorsed me, but with a condition. She said, I will endorse you if you promise to run again. Nice. And she's still in the back of my mind, because I'm running now for the third time. Do you remember? I made progress in 2004 to 2006, but I didn't intend to run again. The reason I'm back in the game is that the game has changed a little bit. The numbers are better, and Joe Pitts is worse. And what every one of these candidates will tell you is once you have the feeling that you can make the difference, you can't stop.
Yeah, that's right.
You have an obligation, you have a mission to accomplish it. And every time you run, you do a couple things. One is you get better at it, so you can win the next time if you don't win that time. But you also inspire other people to run. You get to raise the issues you care about. And it's entirely possible that you may change the public debate by the fact that you were there. You may even push your opponent toward what direction you want to go, or expose your opponent's flaws so that somebody eventually will be able to beat it. But there's so many good, I could talk all day about this. My background is in business, as hers was, and then academia. I have retired several times and flunked every time. And the final note is, don't let age stop you. I don't care how young you are or how old you are, you can make a contribution, and we need people in government who have real life experience. So there's no excuse. Run.
All right, Lois.